some reason I can't go live on my Facebook. Good afternoon, everybody. It's been a couple weeks since I've talked to you. We're starting to do this first and third Fridays of every month. And there was a fifth Friday last week. So I didn't come on. But I'm here now. Yay! And for some reason, I can't pull up my live on my Facebook. So I don't know what's happening right now. But I'm glad that you are here. I hope that you come on and listen and figure out what is she talking about today. So I was told that August is Happiness Month. August is the month of happiness. August, let me just make sure. And let me tell you, I have a lot to be happy about. Happiness Happens Month. Did y'all know that was happening this year? I didn't even know there was a happiness. I didn't know anything about that. But I just wonder how I can get live going on here. I'm not sure why I'm having a problem. I'm going to go live through JMC on Facebook. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on. Okay. I can't do it on my own thing. But August is Happiness Happens Month. Have you guys ever heard of that? I didn't even know that existed. But what a wonderful way to kind of start wrapping up your summer by being happy. Now, happiness is a state of mind. My father-in-law would always say that. Happiness is a state of mind. So how many of you are just happy out there? I'm trying to get this right, y'all. How many of you are just happy? First of all, I'm very happy. One, I'm happy to just be alive. Let's start there. So I'm just happy that I woke up this morning and that I woke up happy. I didn't wake up depressed. I woke up still loving my husband, because sometimes you may not like the people you live with, but I love my children. I woke up to my godchildren who stayed the night here last night. They're getting ready to go have a cousin day at my brothers and sisters-in-law house. That makes me happy. That makes me happy. What else? What other things make me happy? I like water. Bodies of water make me happy. When you could just go down to the waterfront or by the lake and just the ocean and just be near bodies of water, that makes me happy as well. The love of my family makes me happy. The love of my church family and community makes me happy. I'm just happy. And today is August 6th, so I have a whole 25 days and really the rest of the year. It's really in how I choose to live, to make and do things that make me happy. I love the friendships that I have. And I'm going to cultivate that a little bit better. Something I need to do a little bit better at. What also makes me happy are the people who work at JMC. They make me happy. I just interviewed somebody today, and I think she's going to be an amazing addition to our team. That makes me happy. What also makes me happy is When I can go to a house like we did yesterday, we had a kiddo come in, a trans male, and they were having a rough time. He had been with us before, but he was determined not to stay. So because my team is so awesome, Mavis and Aaron and Marcus, who worked yesterday evening when this child came in, because they are so awesome, they were able to de-escalate the child. Now, mind you, the child ran, and really all they did was walk down the street, because by the time I got there, they had already walked down the street, and I could see that they were down the street. And I just passed them, kept driving. And next thing I know, they were at one of the kids said, oh, he's at the stop sign throwing rocks. So I went outside and said, hey, are you going to come in? What's your choice here? Because we had already called the police and did all that kind of good stuff that we're supposed to do when a child runs. And he came back in. He talked to us. And when I left, about 30, 45 minutes later, he was what? Happy. He gave Mavis a big old hug, apologized to Marcus for his behavior when he first arrived in the house, and was excited about seeing Donovan this morning. It's like, oh, Donovan's going to be here. I'm so excited. That makes me happy. When we can work with the child who's having a rough patch, not throw them away, help de-escalate them, bring them down, set the expectation that behavior is unacceptable, but what's going on? What's driving that behavior? Listen to what they have to say, and they can leave happy. Now, this child had admitted that they had not taken a shower in a few days. But when I left, they were waiting to get in the shower. That's a happiness moment right there. Another thing that makes me happy is we had a kiddo who came to us, I think about 5 weeks ago now. And he came so, I don't know what this persona he was kind of putting out there. But when I tell you this last couple of weeks with us, he has been so cooperative with staff. He has been cooperative when it came to chores being done. One of the other kids was being not nice to him. And instead of him escalating, which he had every right to do, he just chilled, he retreated, and went over by staff so he could stay calm. That makes me happy. To where hopefully he probably will stay with us a little longer before he goes back to his family. Those things make me happy. And the reason why happiness is so important in this state of mind to have just in our individual lives, and to really be intentional about finding things that make you happy. Because when you have those low moments, you can look at those moments that make you happy. Tomorrow we celebrate a year that my dad has passed. And although, yes, I'm still saddened by that. But when I think about all of the happy moments, when I think about his big laugh, he had a big laugh, big smile. I got all his teeth. He had all his teeth. We get that from him. When I think about what he's instilled in us, and I think about he and my mother's little banter back and forth. He never won an argument with her. Actually, none of us do. That makes me happy. And those happy moments that you create, and they don't have to cost anything. I think that personally, the things that make you happy are priceless. Being with your family, being with your friends, learning something about yourself, Decorating your living room. I just recently redid my living room, and I'm so happy about that living room. It's so nice. It gives me peace. I love it. But I got to do the rest of my house now, which, I can't think about that. I want to think about my living room. What makes you happy? Ice cream makes me happy. I don't need it, but it makes me happy. So think about that this month. And then think about, of course, the reason why I'm even here on Fridays. How can you share your happiness with a child who needs to experience some happy moments? How can you do that? We still are in need of foster parents. That, unfortunately, probably won't change for a while. But you can help create happy, memorable moments with a child who needs your happiness. All right? So stay happy, be intentional about it, and protect your happiness. All right? And then think about how you can make a child who needs a village happy. All right? Okay, let me see. I got some comments on here. I see Kathy. Hey, Kathy. Since we're gonna get together next Friday, what you doing next Friday? Anyway. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Trelane does an awesome job of counting her blessings and her happinesses. If you are struggling to identify some of the ways happiness comes to your life, check out this happiness counter. So we have put something up for you to check out how you can make sure happiness is being instilled in your life. Thank you. I appreciate that. I've just learned to just appreciate where I am, and be thankful. So some of the unique examples, happiness comes into lives being cared for, enthusiasm, motivation, inspiration, meeting self and others' needs, creating something. Nostalgia is such a great way to bring happiness to your life, remembering the things that shaped you for the better. Think about even when you were a child and, maybe there's some happy moment that you had with a friend or a family. I remember my neighborhood friends, we would go bike riding around the neighborhoods. And that was fun for us. That made us happy to go out and bike ride. Those are wonderful memories. So we want you to be intentional this weekend. Make yourself happy, and maybe by doing something for somebody else makes you happy, right? Maybe doing that makes you happy. All right. Thank you so much. I'm going to end it there. But today, focus on happiness. Actually, not today, for the entire month of August. Focus on happiness. All right. And it'll become contagious, and you'll continue it out throughout the year. All right. Be blessed. Have a wonderful day. Again, make the child happy by becoming a foster parent. Thank you.